To create a customer support knowledge base in Obsidian, open your preferred vault and start by creating 3 folders in the File Explorer sidebar. Name them FAQs, Troubleshooting, and Documentation. This structure keeps everything organized from the very beginning, and if you find this helpful, please like and subscribe, and let's get started. The FAQs folder is where you will store common customer questions and their answers. The Troubleshooting folder holds solutions for technical problems, and the Documentation folder is for detailed product guides and internal procedures. Right-click inside your vault, select New Folder, and create each one. This simple folder-based system ensures that every piece of support information has a clear home, so you are not hunting through scattered notes later. Now, inside the FAQs folder, create a new note and name it Support Knowledge Base. This note will serve as the central starting point for your entire support documentation. Add a heading like #support knowledge base, then under that a # frequently asked questions section. Beneath it, create placeholders for a question and answer, related articles, and a category. This structured template gives you a consistent format for every entry, which is critical when your knowledge base grows to dozens or hundreds of articles. For each common question your team receives, create a new note inside the FAQs folder with its own structured format: a title, the customer's exact question, your solution, numbered steps if applicable, and related topics. Keeping every FAQ in the same format makes your knowledge base easy to maintain and scan quickly. Next, open the Troubleshooting folder and create a note called Issue Tracker. This note will document recurring problems and their solutions. Use a structure like #issue tracker, then under # common issues, add fields for problem, cause, solution, steps to fix, and status. Mark the status as resolved once a fix is confirmed. For each new technical issue that arises, create a separate troubleshooting article inside this folder. Each article should include the problem description, possible cause, the solution you applied, and a prevention tip to stop it from happening again. This creates a searchable library of solutions that your entire team can reference, which saves hours of repeated investigation. Now move to the Documentation folder and create a note called Product Guides. This note organizes product-related information such as user guides, setup instructions, and internal procedures. Structure it with #product guides. Then under #products, add fields for name, description, features, setup instructions, usage instructions, and related support articles. When you update a product or add a new feature, you come back here to keep this note current. Accurate product documentation is the foundation of good customer support because it prevents misinformation from spreading. With your core notes in place, it is time to connect them. Inside your support knowledge base note, add links to your issue tracker and product guides using double square brackets like issue tracker and product guides. Inside your troubleshooting articles, link directly to related FAQs by typing FAQ title wherever it makes sense. This linking creates a web of connected information. Instead of a flat list of notes, you now have a support workflow. A team member starts at the support knowledge base, follows a link to the issue tracker for a recurring problem, and then clicks through to a product guide for detailed setup instructions. These connections turn static documentation into an interactive navigable resource. To make your knowledge base even more powerful, add properties to your support notes. Properties are metadata fields that sit at the top of a note inside triple dashes. You can include entries like category, status, product, priority, and last updated. For example, a note might begin with 3 dashes, then on the next line, category, technical issue, then status, resolved, then product, software platform, and finally close with 3 dashes. Properties allow you to filter and sort your notes in Obsidian Search and Graph View, making it trivial to find all unresolved issues or all articles related to a specific product. Tags are another simple but effective organizational tool. Inside any note, you can add hashtags like #FAQ, #troubleshooting, #documentation, or #support. Clicking on a tag instantly shows you every note that shares it. Use tags for broad categories that cut across folders, such as #urgent or #billing, so you can quickly pull up every high-priority issue regardless of which folder it lives in. To maintain your knowledge base over time, develop a simple workflow. Whenever a team member answers a new customer question, they add it to the FAQs folder under the Support Knowledge Base note, including the question, answer, and any related resources. When a technical problem is solved, they document it in the Troubleshooting folder inside the Issue Tracker note, recording the problem, root cause, and steps to fix. And when product information changes, they update the documentation folder in the product guides note. This routine ensures that your knowledge base stays current and useful. You have now built a functioning customer support knowledge base inside Obsidian. Your FAQs, troubleshooting, and documentation folders are organized. Your notes use consistent templates. Your articles are linked together, and you have properties and tags for fast filtering. The benefit is that your team can find answers faster, deliver consistent support, and preserve solutions instead of losing them in email threads or chat logs. For your next step, consider creating a template note for each article type so you never have to rebuild the structure from scratch. Whenever you solve a new problem, add it immediately to your knowledge base while the details are fresh. Save this video or bookmark the steps so you can revisit them as your knowledge base grows.